Make sure you guys silence your phones too, please.
I believe
Silence.
I'm silent. Oh, psych. I'm not. YouTube's still up. Media.
I'll just give you a heads up too, like if I like call cut because I see something wrong with the cameras, like, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, you need to, yeah, definitely,
Perfectly fine.
totally do that.
Yeah.
All right,
Cameras are rolling.
rolling, sound
You
rolling.
mind just clapping for us? Awesome, thank
It
you.
all looks good.
Yeah.
All right, so thank
This is
you
super
for
weird.
coming for the, or let me to your house for the interview, and
You're welcome.
I guess we'll just start with your TagPro name. Like, what is your TagPro name?
I am Pigoon of Pigoon TV. Pigoon, yeah.
Pigoon.
Pigoon's my
And
TagPro name.
how long have you been playing, or like when did you start playing TagPro?
Oh shoot, dude! When did I start playing TagPro? I think I started in 2013. That's about the time I saw the post on Web Games, I believe. I made a freaking timeline of all of the events because my memory's so bad when it comes to dates. And also, I always have someone to ask about, hey, when did this happen? Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Not good with dates, but 2013 sounds good.
2013, and what exactly? How did you find it? Like, it was on a Reddit thread, or like?
Yeah, I found Tag Pro through our web games, the subreddit. And I'd be on our web games all the time trying to find new shit, just like playing that freaking that Winnie the Pooh baseball game. Did you play that?
I played.
Oh my god. Dude, playing games like that, playing a bunch of like incremental games. That's how I got into incremental games. Just straight up free games that were made by indie developers, which was really cool because you could, like, indie developers always really experimented with stuff. And then fucking Tag Pro came along, and then there goes 3 years of my future right there.
And so
just sucked into it.
There was a thread on our web games.
Uh-huh.
You clicked on the link.
Yeah.
What are you presented with? Like, what do you see?
So,
what happens next?
oh man, that was so freaking weird because, like, I don't remember. I think there was like when I first clicked the link, I'm pretty sure there was like a splash page or whatever, like some kind of page where you start now or whatever, and then all of us were just sunballed. Were we even sunballed yet at the time? We had to be sunballed at the time. But I think one of my first maps was figure eight, and oh shit, like you're like wandering around trying to figure it out. It's a capture the flag game, and then all of a sudden you pick up the flag, then you pop, and then you're like, oh shit, what's going on? And all of a sudden, like, we were just getting it, like, okay, cool. And then Holy Sea came up. Holy Sea, yeah, it had to be Holy Sea. And then Glory Hole. All of that shit wasn't even called Holy Sea or Glory Hole or Figure Eight yet. I don't think. I think Figure Eight might have been named by Lucky, but anyway, yeah. All of those early maps, they're all big, like balanced, all weird and shit, and it was just a bunch of balls.
And
yeah.
So at first it was kind of just like this fun little game you play, but
Yeah.
did it kind of
Yeah.
evolve into?
What was really cool about Tag Pro, though, compared to all the other web games I played on our web games, is that all of those games most likely were single player games. And Lucky had posted, the call for people to go on Tag Pro, and I went in, instantly fell in love with the game because it was just fun. It's just a fun goof shit time, and playing over and over again because it was such a small player pool at the time. You saw the same people over and over again. Ah shit, Trap It, all those old ass people who are, probably still playing Tag Pro, but not telling anyone. Yeah. So yeah, that's what really like kind of drew me to it because there was a multiplayer aspect of the game that I could just really get into, and the small player base and community.
So is this kind of community feel that drew you towards getting more involved in the first
Yeah.
place, or?
I think because all of us were learning the skills all at the same time. So there was there wasn't like a team that would completely dominate or whatever like that. All of us were kind of figuring things out. We even have 45-degree tiles, and we were just like kind of bouncing off of corners and stuff. And then when you had the flag and this and that, and then there's power ups, and so exploring that game for the first time, where every sunball just kind of doesn't is getting used to the controls, because like everyone that plays Tag Pro for the first time, the controls are like weird. They move slow. They feel like they move slow, and it's kind of hard to get used to at first. But then once you get it, and then you get those like jukes in. And once you get your first juke in, oh shit, that's just that ends it right there. You're addicted for life.
And like, what are the controls? Like, how do you play this game? Or like,
Oh
give me
shit.
just a like a
As
very
if
brief overview
yeah.
of the how the game is played, I guess.
Okay. Fuck, as if it's gonna. I'm an arrow player. I'm not a WASD player.
However you do.
So arrow controlled. You move the ball around. There's a little bit of a like a spin up time to get your ball going, and then there's a top speed. But within that, while you're going around, there's like small little micro movements that you can make. But anyways, in addition to the movement, there is. Oh, you could. So, you want me to just basically explain the rules of Tag Pro? Is that
Essentially, I mean, yeah,
how the game plays? Okay, so you have it's 4v4. So you're on a team of four people, four balls on your side of the map, and you have your flag that you have to protect. And you could bounce off of other balls, your friends or like your teammates and the enemy back and forth. But once you pick up that flag, if an enemy touches you, boom, you pop, and you have to respawn, and the flag goes back. So in a nutshell, it's just straight up capture the flag. It's the most basic form of capture the flag that you could probably play, and I think that's what really drew a lot of people to it. In addition to that, there are speed pads, so you could do boosts, and you could eventually get good at aiming yourself for boosts and aiming yourself toward the flag carrier to take them out, help you escape, do that sort of thing. And then of course there's power ups, which change the dynamic of the game,
Right,
like
right.
of you as a player.
And was there kind of a moment where it shifted from something that you could put like kill time with into something that you could get better at and like strive to be good
Oh
at?
man. So like for me, playing Tag Pro was definitely like for sure like a time waster, because I was doing really boring work at work, and I had a lot of free computer time, so I'd be playing Tag Pro the majority of that time, and just casually playing capture the flag. But you get your first game in, it's just goofy, and you're just trying to push each other around, and all of a sudden you realize that you could kind of protect your own flag, and then you want to get better at capping the flag, and slowly you just get that itch and that urge to just get better with your movements, keep away, not get tagged. And it didn't really just click into that. It just kind of, I just kept playing, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna start getting good at this game, mostly just because I couldn't stop playing.
Mhm.
So it just came with territory.
Cool. And so I guess for you it's more about like the community aspect, you would say.
For me, yeah, for me it was all about the community aspect. I
Uh-huh.
was I was never a competitive guy.
And
Like
so,
even the first season of MLTP, I did not participate. I remember Private Major was going around asking for people to participate. I don't think I did, because um yeah, then I'd get together with randos, and like I didn't really know them. And yeah, yeah, it was all about the community as a whole, and it being like an outlet for me for creativity.
so how how exactly did it pull out that creative aspect of you? Like,
So I think okay. So what's most interesting about TagPro, in the way that I viewed it, is that the Lucky as a developer really didn't do much, to push the community. How do I say this? I mean, he didn't ask the community to do anything. You know what I mean? Lucky just built a game and would update it, but he like I never saw him ask people to make graphics for it, make skins, or promote it other places. I don't remember him asking anything about like promotion. It just grew so naturally because we played the game and we loved the game so much that when teams were formed, teams needed logos. So now people made logos, and then and then we could change the skins. So people started making skins, and all of this stuff was just all player driven, and that's what really drew me to it. Because when the MLTP season started and they needed streamers, I knew a little bit about video production, so I was like, sure, I'll stream. And with that, I realized I just had a blank canvas of doing whatever I wanted to do and created Pigoon TV. I mean, alongside with Drux, him doing TagPro, was it? It was just TagPro TV. Yeah, which was awesome. And then I made Pigoon TV and I was a goof shit about it. Yeah.
and there's also a couple other things you did, like Cap Talk,
Oh, shoot. Okay, so if
Cap to Cap.
yeah, so basically TagPro was used as the subject matter for all sorts of different venues of creativity. Uh, First of all, there was like, the biggest one was Pigoon TV, where I would cover MLTP games. And at request of whoever, and mostly Asdiv. But doing that was a lot of fun, and that got me talking and being more of a, I guess, personality through casting. So in addition to that, I also thought, like, why don't we try other avenues of media? And so I tried to develop like a kind of podcast type show, and that was Cap Talk. Me and Drux just talking about Tag Pro, I guess. And then there was, after that, I did Cap by Cap, where I would go through every single MLTP game that had happened that week and go through every single score highlight. And I would review the play and talk about what led up to that cap.
And so why did you do all this? Like, what
Why did
compelled you to create 4 or 5 different shows to talk about Tag Pro?
I think, yeah, why did I do that? That's such a good question. It Most of the time I created stuff for Tag Pro because it was content that I wanted to see. And I felt like if I just got the ball rolling, someone else out there is going to look at it and be like, this is cool. I want to do that too. And then they start doing it. Then I wouldn't have to work so hard because I could just watch their shit. But that didn't really happen with Cap by Cap. But I think everyone realized that was too much work. But other casters came out after me, and oh my god, some of them are so good, and those were a blast to watch. Develop. Yeah, and that's why I kept doing like really weird things with Pigoon TV, like doing weird intros or like, you know, do the graphics all crazy. Try to put as many like plugins as possible to make it just easier for the viewer and more entertaining for the viewer, because I felt like that Tag Pro casting should have been at a level where I felt like it should be, you know. and it was such a good game, such a good competitive game that I felt like it should be like one of the top esports because it's so accessible and free, and um, it felt like just a sport to me.
And what is the competitive skill cap? Would you say like how much of a like a hierarchy is there? I guess or
Like, how do you mean?
like the top of the top are they? You know, to a lot of people, Tag Pro looks like, oh, you're just going and you're guessing like
Oh
where they're gonna
yeah.
go. Like
Okay.
it doesn't really, it's not really skill based. It's
No,
just like
that's
running around
it's
and guessing.
crazy skill based. Uh, I think because Tag Pro is such is so bare bones with the gameplay. Simple, really simple. Capture the flag. Everyone has the same controls. Everyone has the same access to all the tools available right out of the gate. Uh, there's a level of play where you're visually seeking everything out and kind of visually juking and all of that. But then there's also kind of getting in other people's heads with your kind of micro jukes and baiting them one way so they go one way, and then you turn the other way, and it turns into a mind game when you get past like a beginner level. And that was really cool because yeah, like I was talking about that first juke, you
You're
just
hooked.
you're hooked.
So moving into, um, are there any? I mean, this is kind of a leading question, but
Sure.
are there any community terms that you've coined yourself?
Okay. Yeah. So that was one of the best things, like one of the most fun things about Tag Pro is that, like I said, Lucky was very hands off with the development of the culture for this game. And a lot of people, when they get into Tag Pro, they see it as like a sport, and they're just very like boom, boom, boom with it. Drux and I, we saw it as a time to like just have a goof shit time and goof around. And so some certain terms just started coming out because it's just what we would say when we're playing. One of the first ones was flaccid grabs. Yeah,
So
flaccid grabs. Whenever people like not in the Tag Pro community hear someone say flaccid, is just always kind of shocking. But I mean, to any Tag Pro player, you say flaccid grab, you know exactly what they're talking about. Like, why the fuck are you grabbing the flag, man? It's just such a flaccid grab. Like, you grab it and you just go, and then you just get popped. Like, that was useless. You're wasting our time here, dude. So, Drux saying flaccid grab was one of the one of the first ones. And then I remembered it wasn't like a nightcap or something. It was one of the streams when flag carriers would collide with other flag carriers, so both of them would pop. Everything resets, right? And I remember it was me, Drux, and shoot, was it Cat? Oh man, they're gonna kill me for not knowing. But anyway, um, I remember Drux and I were hanging out, and we needed a term for when two flag carriers collide. And just the first thing that just came out of my mouth was kissing cousins. And so that just popped everyone, and they just thought that was hilarious. Someone said flag for flag, and that instantly got shot down because, well, we got kissing cousins. The thing is that nobody really calls it kissing cousins anymore. They just say go for the kiss. But originally it was kissing cousins.
Kissing cousins. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a sexual turn to these.
Yeah. Kissing cousins, flaccid grabs. The only one that didn't gain traction, just because, uh, well, you'll know why. I mean, the only one that didn't gain traction was Drux's Jizz and Jihad. Do you know about Jizz and Jihad?
Vaguely, maybe not.
It's such an awful term. It's like I'm not gonna say Jizz and Jihad on freaking on my stream, man, right? Like that's ridiculous. But he's all like, yeah, dude, it's when two rolling bombs hit each other and they both explode. And we'll call that Jizz and Jihad. And every time someone does it, we have to go, ay, 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 ay. And I was just like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You probably can't use that, but like, holy shit, dude. That, like, oh my god, that shit was hilarious. That shit was
great.
hilarious.
That's great.
So that kind of like fell by the wayside. As if came up with Juke Juice. Go over to As if's place. Talk to him about Juke Juice. He'll tell you about how he came up with Juke Juice.
He's not letting me in his house. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'd love to interview him though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Freaking As if would be nuts. You'd have to get a phone interview, and it'd have to be
Maybe put a ball on his face.
Yeah, or you could have a phone sitting there, and you could have like a stuffed animal of Speedy Gonzalez as he talks. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll reach out. But
Yeah. I bet you I could call him right now and he'd pick up and he'd be like, "What the fuck? Why are you calling me?" And then we could have a chat with him.
Let's do it.
Anytime.
Let's call
Because it's just as if, man.
him. Yeah.
And
Ask him about Juke Juice.
yeah, okay, yeah, let's talk to As if about Juke Juice.
Be like,
He's
"Hey,
probably
I'm
on.
here
Yep,
with
he's
Josh.
on.
We're doing a doc."
Make sure you put him up to the mic too.
Okay.
Your live mic,
Oh right, yeah.
Let me see if I could. Oh, I have to turn this up. I think I have to turn this up. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, could you do a sound test for me, man? Could you keep talking? Yeah. I'm trying to make you.
That's good.
Dude, it's good. Yeah. All right. So, as if. What up, man? Look.
What up, man? It keeps doing the fucking call and it's really annoying.
What call?
Why it's doing that?
What are you talking
It's
about?
doing the call sound. Like, I can't get it to stop.
Oh, it's just going bling 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 on your side.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, stop it,
1 second, let me leave and come back.
dude. No. Okay. All right. God damn it, dude.
Almost.
He's
Almost.
coming back. He's coming back.
Okay. He's gonna restart. How do I put it on speaker though? Oh. Yo, bro, how do I put this on speaker?
What's that?
I don't know how to put this on speaker, man. I think you're the loudest. You're the loudest it could get.
It's because you're connected to Chromecast
Oh
on
shit,
your
maybe.
phone. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cranking the volume whenever you turn it up.
Make it loud as fuck, man. You want me to get as close as I fucking can? You want me to
Hey,
put my
dude, I
fucking
got.
input volume all the way up? Hold on.
Hey, dude, I got Josh 61616 61616. Yeah. Hanging out at my house right now.
Oh, shit.
Dude, he's
What's Josh doing there?
he's filming me for a TagPro documentary that he's making.
No fucking way.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's that's amazing.
Right? Yeah, he has like cameras set up right here, and I'm wearing a lob. And we were talking about how I came up with the term juke juice.
Wait, no, you fucking didn't, dude. That's such a lie and a half. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, no, I was just talking about.
I went on autopilot. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, what? Wait. Oh, wait a second. It was me. Excuse me, Josh. Oh, excuse me, Josh. As if here.
We're
It was
rewriting
me.
history right now.
Trying to fucking catch me on candid camera saying that I didn't invent that shit? Hell no.
Well, how did he come up with it?
So how did you come up with juke juice, dude? You remember that far, old ass man? That was back in
You want me to make
2013.
up like a story for it, or like you want the truth?
Dude, I want the truth.
Right, I don't remember what. I don't really remember it, to be honest. It's like 6 years ago. We were in IRC where we all used to go at the time. I don't remember what the fuck we were doing.
Dude, your story
Some weird-
sucks.
We were. Yeah. I don't know what you expect when you call me in the middle of nowhere and you're like, hey dude, remember this thing from 6 years ago that you completely forgot about? How did you do it? Give me the whole fucking story.
Oh shit.
I don't hear your voice in months and you just hit me up with this. What the fuck did you expect?
You
I'm not gonna have a story prepared.
you picked up the phone and you're like, oh my god, finally Pigoon has called me.
Yeah, for real. It's about fucking TagPro.
Oh shit. It's true. I haven't talked to Asdif in like about a couple of months or
Been a
anything like
while.
that. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, we text each other about games and just music and shit. But dude, Asdif, we haven't hung out in a long time. We need to hang out and play a game. Oh, we did Nightcap recently. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
I want to talk to you and Drux about that.
Yeah, when Drux gets here.
Yeah.
Dude, Asdif, we gotta hang out.
Be in the dock.
Yeah.
And I heard that dejected and Josh in the background.
No, he said be in the dock. Hey, could
Oh.
Josh come over to your place and film you for the documentary? You could just be all silhouetted.
Me?
You could be like silhouetted and stuff.
Does
And
he know where I live, dude?
I don't think he
I
does.
know California. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Wait, where's he live?
I'll go.
What part does he live?
What part of
I'll draft Massachusetts.
Yo. We'll talk about it.
oh shit.
We'll
Dude,
talk.
as if you gotta do, man. At least your voice. You know.
Does he have a story or not?
Yeah. Okay. We gotta keep going because we're burning film here. They got like 8mm cameras here.
You're fucking lying to me. No, way.
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't. But yeah. Yeah, it's just IRC, huh?
Hanging out in IRC. I don't remember. We must have been talking about Juke Juice or something because there wasn't really a name for it at the time. We just called it Grip, which is what it was in the fucking files, and I thought that's stupid. So I added Lucky, I think. I just gave him whatever the IRC address. I was like, hey, what about Juke Juice? And he was like, that's pretty cool. And I was like, thanks. You know. And then it just slowly caught on from there. There are people who I think didn't like me, so didn't use it for a bit. But I won out. I won the cultural war.
Mm-hmm. The culture war.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll let you go. We're gonna finish up here. I think he's gonna interview Drux too, because Drux is coming over later tonight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Josh is he's on a mission, dude. It's impressive. That's why you got to be in it. You're important to the community. And all the yeah.
Posterity.
Yeah, dude, for posterity, he says. All right, man. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up later.
Alright, man, have fun.
All right, later. Sorry about that.
It's okay. We should
That was
cut.
funny.
It's at 29 minutes.
Okay.
So I just want to
So we'll
restart
just
your
we'll
roll.
just
Dude, that
restart
shit was
it.
funny.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Cut.
I think that was cool. It showed like, just, how you can just
Different channels and different rooms that they created for people to hang out in, and that really brought the community together for to talk about stuff other than just TagPro and get to know each other, because everyone would jump in, chit chat while playing, and then of course, I mean, if you're a college kid and you spend 4 nights a week in a voice chat program, you're gonna get to know people, and that's kind of how that brought the community together. I mean, it was just it was the Discord before Discord, because everyone's on Discord now. Yeah,
sad.
It is sad. It's sad.
Rip Mumble.
Yeah.
But
There goes Mumble. Mumble was where it's at.
So Mumble is, I feel like to me Mumble is kind of where that's where the relationships formed.
Yeah, I mean, I always viewed Mumble as the bar that I would go to after work. So, I mean, I didn't go to a bar after work, but it was like the show Cheers, if you've ever seen Cheers. It was just a bar that people would go to, and everyone knew everyone's name, and they would have conversations here and there, and really get to know each other. So every day after work, I'd relax, put on the headset, go on Mumble, see who's there, and just chit chat and play TagPro. Have a drink while I play, just hang out.
And so from this, people are hanging out with the same people a lot. They're really getting to know them as individual humans
Yes.
rather than like.
Yeah, it went past just talking about TagPro. Because of course we'd be on there late at night and we'd be chilling out, and you can only play TagPro for so long, which is like 3 hours. But after that, you still want to hang out because, you're just chit chatting with these people and you're having a good time, making jokes, having a blast. So all of a sudden you realize you're on Mumble, not playing TagPro, and you're just on Mumble just to be on Mumble because of the people around you. So you've made friends right then and there, and then you show up the next day just to show up and hang out, surf the internet on Mumble. You're not there for TagPro anymore. You're there for the community. You're there because you're a part of the community now. You see who pops in, and you're like, oh shit, look, it's Koala. Hey, what's up, Koala? Oh, there's Drux. Pop over, say hi to Drux. PM him. Hey, bro, let's go. Let's do some pubs. Yeah, that's basically it. It was the place where everyone hung out. I really felt like it was a bar to me. Like I would show up, and that would be my night. Yeah.
And so from these, Mumble relationships, eventually people started migrating into the real world to meet up with some of these people. So
Yeah. So that was
attend any
crazy.
meetups?
Yeah, I've probably, yeah, if someone called me, and contacted me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna be in the LA area, and we're meeting up with these TagPro guys," I would instantly call Drux and be like, "Hey, there's this TagPro meetup going on. You want to go?" And go and hang out. Sometimes he couldn't make it, but then, yeah, if anyone was ever in the area and they wanted a TagPro meetup, I'd go.
And what was the first one you went to? Do you remember?
Shoot, the first one that I
Or
went
maybe
to
a memorable one?
Was the one with IDO and BDL. We went to an arcade down in Huntington, and we just played video games and laser tag, and that shit was cool. It was cool seeing them all face to face. Wayne was there. Yeah, it was cool. And actually putting faces to the voices, hearing their voice come out of a body is just strange after talking to them for months on Mumble. Nobody was doing like video chats or anything like that. So when we finally connected and met each other in real life, that was a trip. I met Jules when she came down to LA. Her and then a bunch of other TagPro players came down. That was a blast. I know Drux from outside of TagPro, so I see Drux all the time. But the ones that I'm closest to are probably Emco and IDO. And Asdiff, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna meet Asdiff.
So what I noticed with that is you say you're closest to them, but you still call them by their TagPro
Oh
name.
yeah, easily.
So how do you make that decision to call them by their real name or their TagPro name, or when did that happen?
Yeah, I refer to Emco and IDO as Emco and IDO when I'm talking to other TagPro players, because I don't know if you know their real name, even though it's really easy. It's Marco and Michaela. So every time Michaela's in San Diego, she calls me up. and or he like texts me and he's like, hey, we're hanging out, and me and Drux go down there, hang out with them at Marco's place, and we chill. But every time I see them, when I talk to them, even if they're in the same room as me, I just go, hey, I do. Could you hand that to me? It's just that's how I know her, man. It's crazy. It's just weird. It's not weird to call her Michaela, but I was first introduced to her as I do, and I know her as I do. Same with Marco. I don't know if they like their being called by their TagPro names IRL, but I like if people call me Pigoon, I don't care. Yeah, I will answer to Pigoon publicly, just to let you know. If anyone yells Pigoon, I will be like, oh, someone's talking to me.
Where did that name come from?
Pigoon came from the book Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. She is currently famous right now for The Handmaid's Tale. So she was the original writer for that. But Oryx and Crake is a post-apocalyptic story, and the Pigoons are genetically altered pigs made with like multiple hearts, multiple kidneys, um, you know, big brains and everything like that, so we could harvest their organs for humans. It's a weird name to choose. I was just reading the book at the time when I first played TagPro, so I guess that time stamps me reading Oryx and Crake around 2013.
So the last thing I really want to talk about, I think we mostly covered generally everything. It's just, um, I'll just start off with a quote
Sure.
and then we can kind of react to that. So,
Okay.
a lot of people use TagPro to fill some kind of void in their life, whether it's a lack of socialization, self-esteem, or companionship. The problem with filling those voids with a game like TagPro is that in most cases it's just an approximate answer to the void you're trying to fill.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's an interesting take because a lot of people did use Tag Pro as their social outlet, right? And then for a lot of people, it was just easier to interact on Tag Pro than it was to interact with real friends in real life. Not real friends, because I mean all my Tag Pro friends are real friends, but we're talking about like physically close friends. You know, I guess. Yeah, I could kind of see it, but there's always like, I mean, there's always a danger in like excessiveness, right? So I mean, if all of your Tag Pro friends were like your only friends, and then then that is kind of a problem. Then you are filling a void that's there, right?
Do you think there are a lot of people, like maybe not yourself specifically, but a lot of people in the community who do kind of use it as some like a crutch or
I definitely believe that people use people on Tag Pro, that's their only social outlet. Mostly because you're only communicating through voice, and whenever you're like face to face with someone, it's intimidating for some people. It's easier to talk to someone on the phone than it is face to face. There's that computer barrier between you and the other person. You could, I mean, it's the internet. You could be. People are just way more confident on the internet because they're, not in a room with someone else. And they're obviously under a pseudonym, so they could be whoever they want. You know what I mean? So there's that level of confidence that comes with that, and that enables a lot of people who can't really talk, who can't really socialize in everyday life, to be able to socialize online. The thing is that those people are actually really cool people. It's just that they have a harder time about it not online. And when you get to know them, it's great. You've made a new friend instantly. The best part about Tag Pro is all the friends that you'd make. Yeah. Unless you were like a dick. Some people were just dicks, man. Some people were just dicks. Some people were just weird, and it sucks because, like, dude, no one's gonna want to hang out with you, man. Where else are you gonna go?
Yeah.
But I mean, people are dicks everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something about the game specifically that attracts that sort of archetype of like,
Of lonely people?
yeah?
Is that what
or,
you're saying?
Or do you think it's more just
I think for a game that was free and like, I don't know. I met a lot of people in the community that had had a sports background, and didn't. Some of them didn't even have a gaming background. They they took to it because it was competitive, and that's what drew them in. And then the community came as like a bonus to them. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh my god, like. Then they started talking to people and doing all that sort of thing. So those people are most of those are the kind of people that I've ran into. But I do know the kind of people that you're talking about that use TagPro as like their social crutch. I don't really recall who.
If you don't have
but
too much to say about it, like,
Yeah.
then that's
most
your
of the people that
experience,
most of the people that I've hung out with and like kept in contact with,
right.
they used it as like a creative outlet or just another group of friends to hang out with. But when we weren't talking about Tag Pro, you know, they'd be talking about the other stuff that they would do. So, yeah.
Okay, and is there anything just still on your mind, like floating around that I haven't covered?
I made a thank you to Tag Pro video a while back. Have you seen that? I don't even remember why I did that. I think that was like the final nail in the coffin of me just walking away from that game. But I couldn't just like walk away from the game and not say something. And that's what happens, right? Like people get so involved with this game, and this game like touches their soul enough to the like when they need to stop playing, they write a goodbye post. Thank you to this person. Thank you to that person. You know, I loved playing this. Oh, my team back in season whatever. That was great. I'm gonna miss you all. You know, I don't have time for this game anymore. My life is moving on. And it's like, and that's what's great about it being such a small community, because everyone will know who that is. Everyone has like ran into them in other games and have played with them in pubs and pugs and hung out with them on Mumble and got to know them. So when you stop playing Tag Pro and it's like a huge part of your life that you're stepping away from if you've, you know, invested a lot of time into it, because like I said, as soon as you get into that community, you're like part of the community and you're like embraced by the community. Like everyone's supportive of, you know, of each other. I mean, shit could get toxic, but that's like with every competitive game out there. But it was the community that really kept us going and made us love the game so much.
Why do you think it brings so much passion out of people? Like,
yeah, why does it?
It's like rabid, you know? Like with the Ask Reddit stuff, it's just like like no one's asking for it. It's just coming out just spontaneously. Like, any hypotheses
of why people are passionate about Tag Pro? Yeah. It's like, I guess to really break it down, why was I passionate about Tag Pro? Why did I keep like creating more stuff for it? Why did I think more content needed to be made? Why did I think it should have been more popular than it was? Right? It had to be because of the community. There was no other community like it. Just everyone supporting each other. Everyone supporting everyone's art. Everyone supporting each other's efforts. Dude, so like, okay, so this is what's crazy about the Tag Pro community, right? We wanted new maps. So we just so they made a map maker, right? You know, they made a map maker, and then people started making maps, and then okay, like, well, now we got a flood of fucking maps from all of the players just coming in. So how do we choose which map to play? Lucky can't go through all of them, so the map test committee comes out, and this is just a community-run thing. Like it's not from like the publisher or from the developer. It's the developer, Lucky, picked these people to be the map test committee, and they were just people that played the game long enough for him to trust. And then they picked the maps, and then it became a thing. It just spawned, it just spawned from nothing. And then MLTP, that's completely community driven. No one's getting paid to do that shit. But people are making spreadsheets. People are like following player stats. People make Gem did a lot of programming. Oh, that's another thing too. It's not just a creative outlet. It was an opportunity for like programmers to, help the game along with all the casting and all the tools for Major League. The drafts, the way that the drafts were organized and put together, that was just some community member who was passionate about the game. Everyone like loved the game so much that they would tap into whatever talent that they could offer to the game because the game was free. It's like you're playing this awesome game that you love for free, and then you feel like, how am I gonna pay them back besides money? So you offer your talents of programming, of art, of casting. It was just impressive how everyone just came together to grow this thing from nothing, from no push from Lucky. He didn't ask for any of that shit. People just did it, and that was the best part. It was just completely community created, and having that kind of natural foundation for a game is fucking rare. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, what other community has that? Smash? That's fucking Smash Brothers. Of course it's gonna have that. But this is like a web game for, in a small corner of the internet. It's that was like the beauty of TagPro to me. Was just how it grew on its own. That was cool.
Yeah. And
The fucking map test committee. That was a wild
I do want to
ride.
talk to you more. Maybe
was a
maybe with
wild
you and
ride.
Drux. Maybe with you and Drux. But
Yeah.
yeah. I guess just to wrap things off,
Sure.
if you could approximate between Mumble, between in-game, between casting, whatever, how many hours you put into
Oh
anything
shit.
TagPro? Do you have any sort of general number?
Oh my god. I'm so glad there isn't like a ticker on TagPro or just the time. Because I mean every single asset that you see on my stream, I was photoshopping. All the different animations I was tweaking so that it fit the TagPro, visual identity of Pigoon TV. Every single like interstitial animated with robots coming in, making like shooting lasers and flames and shit, and then like all the hours of casting. Sometimes those games would last for fucking ever, and then they'd ask me to do like a double header and be like, hey, could you cast this one too? This one doesn't have a caster. It's right after this game. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do it. All right, yeah, and just for that little bit of exposure on Twitch, just to hopefully grow the game, just to hopefully show someone else run into it, and then they see like, oh, what's this game? We wanted the game to be so popular. But anyways, like, shoot, dude, it was 3.5 years of my life. And I probably spent, I don't know, man, thousands of hours. It feels like thousands of hours.
Well, what I'm getting at is, do you regret it?
No, not at all. Because TagPro taught me a lot. It taught me that if I wanted to get something done in the community, I just have to do it. I can't talk about it. I can't like I can't ask someone, "Hey, do you think this is a good idea?" And then like I see people do it on the subreddit all the time. People go, "Oh, you know, there needs to be a show that does this, or like someone should do this, or you know, I have this idea. What do you guys think?" Man, just don't even bother with that. Just fucking do it. And then once you do it, you're gonna be bad at it. And that's like the first step. Once because when you're bad at it, you're gonna make another one, and you're gonna be a little bit better, and it's gonna become the thing that you want it to be. And then you're a community contributor, you know? So, yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent. Well, what were we talking about again?
Regret.
What was that? Oh, regret. Yeah, no way, because I learned a lot. I learned so much from TagPro. And a lot of community and all of that. I made a ton of friends. I made, you know, as if I do an MCO. I chat with them all the time. And like it's basically asking me like are those friends still worth having? You know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's I definitely don't regret it. It was a lot of time out of my day. But like I said, I learned a lot. I tinkered with After Effects all the time, edited a bunch of shit, did a lot of stuff that I normally wouldn't have done. It was my creative outlet. So yeah. Yeah. I guess that's that. Anything else? I don't know, man.
I mean, is Drux definitely like coming? Like,
Drux
on
is
the way?
definitely coming. Are you guys do you guys have like a hard out?
Not really. How are you feeling, Anthony?
I feel fine. You
Cool.
want me to cut this? Like, is this interview
Yeah.
now? I'd say I feel like you've gotten it all.
I want to ask one more thing.
Sure.
This is the last thing. But
Yeah, sure.
we just keep getting into stuff, and I'm like,
No,
Just
yeah,
to
for
wrap
sure.
up for
Yeah.
the fifth time.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Sorry,
to talk.
dude.
No, don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
There's like
No, you're good.
TagPro's nuts,
No,
man.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But
There's just a lot.
I guess maybe this is opening up a box here, but
Sure.
why did that passion that everyone had not translate to a wider
Audience.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, we got blackballed from Ask Reddit. Thanks, PM. Fucking private major. What the fuck, man? Dude, he did some shady shit.
I might have to get into it.
Yeah, dude, like private major did some shady shit, and that was like I didn't like it, but he was passionate about it. I guess that's a thing, right? Like PM did some like questionable things to grow the game, but I guess everyone, like I said, puts their best effort in what they're good at, and that's what PM was good at by you know, trying to grow the game in whatever means possible. But he got us blackballed from Ask Reddit. We couldn't even talk about TagPro on Ask Reddit. If you mentioned the words TagPro, fucking delete it. So that sucked.
So you think it's just like it's purely the Ask Reddit source, or
Well,
I mean, I guess I'm more getting at like.
so I mean, we could only do so much, right? As a community, we could really try to push it, but if I felt like we didn't get enough support from Lucky. Like we needed some guidance of how to really grow this game. But Lucky was very hands off in growing the game at all. You know, I don't know. Excuse me. I mean, if he did, I'm just not aware of it. I'm not aware of any kind of like advertising or any kind of initiative to like make the game bigger or anything like that. It was always other players saying, "Oh, this game should be bigger." I just don't. Yeah, that's such a hard question because it's such a good game. You know what really pissed me off? A couple things pissed me off. When Agario, when that got big, that game like was down here as far as population goes, and TagPro was like up here, and it just just fucking skyrocketed past it. And it's just like, why couldn't we do that? Like, what's stopping us from doing that? This small web game got huge, and everyone was playing it. Another one was fucking Rocket League. I know Rocket League is a completely different kind of game, but it's just straight competitive cars and ball and like soccer,
It
right?
has a similar feel, I think.
It had a fun competitive feel like TagPro, and it had developer support. I mean, if we had a little bit more support from Lucky, or if he put the money that was donated into more like just straight up advertising or something like that, just to get more people playing, or maybe find someone to sponsor it, then I don't know. I feel like something could have happened. I mean, TagPro's not dead. People are still playing, but TagPro's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shirt.
Oh yeah.
Can we see the shirt?
This was the first. This was the second TagPro shirt that I picked up. The other one just says TagPro. Didn't even cut.
Wait, or
Yeah,
what's
the
wrong?
audio is just scraping against the
Oh,
shirt.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, if this is like, yeah.
I mean, can you see the shirt?
If you lift it up again, like you
Yeah.
were doing.
Let me try it like this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So the shirt. I think this was the second shirt that got picked. The first shirt was just the TagPro logo. I love this shirt. I freaking still wear it.
It's just all community.
It's all
shirt
community.
stuff,
It's community made. Yeah. All the graphics and everything like that. It's great. Another avenue for another person in the community to, express their creativity. Fucking look at this thing. This is crazy.
Well, I think let's just wrap it. Let's cut
Sure.
it. That's
Yeah.
as good an ending as anywhere. We had like 4 or 5 endings.
Yeah.
I also just want to give you a heads up. The